Medicine is one of the most difficult, fast-paced, yet rewarding paths you can take. You can set out on your own and navigate the student loans, the bureaucracies, and systems that define a typical medical career. Or you can apply for the U.S. Army's Health Professions Scholarship Program and launch yourself into a medical career like no other. Your tuition will be completely covered, and when you graduate med school, you'll learn from and work with some of the most elite minds in medicine. That's the Army difference. Learn more and apply today at goarmy.com/HPSP.
Episode 1255 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. And I'm called the Big Game Hunter. Started off when I was doing recruiting, and I used to hunt down leaders and staff for organizations. Did it for more than 40 years. Yeah, 40 years, believe that one. Incredible. And now I coach people. I want to help you be big in the world. And that can be in your job, and it can be in other elements of your life. But most of the time, what I'm working with are people doing a job search and people, once they land in the new job, to help them be more effective. Sometimes it's while they're in the current role. Sometimes it's in the next role. And this show today is one of those stupid resume mistakes I'm compelled to point out to you. People do some dumb stuff in resumes, with resumes and in their job search. This is one of the classic ones that proves costly. Hope you find it helpful. Hope it's not you. If it is, make a correction because you're hurting yourself. And with that, let's get going.
Let's look today at another one of those stupid resume mistakes job hunters make. That mistake, the resume that is way too long. Now, resumes get way too long for two reasons. Number one is you're an old guy like me. You may be just someone who's been in their career for way too long. And you're putting everything you've ever done in your resume. Now, I'll give myself as an example. I'm in my mid-60s. I started in my field in 1972. Now, imagine for a second, I start putting stuff in from 1972, about when I was a beginner recruiter. Do you think anyone really cares? Even the searches were different then. And I've spent a lot of time in technology. Do you think anyone cares that I did searches for autocoder professionals in 1972? Of course not. You've got your version of that too. And no one cares about stuff that you did when Richard Nixon was president of the United States. So that's one reason it gets too long. Another reason is you've been a consultant or a temp, and you've put every assignment that you've ever done from the beginning of all time to today, and you think people are going to hire you based upon stuff that you did 15 or 20 years ago. Doesn't work that way, does it? When was the last time you got an invitation for an assignment based upon stuff you did 20 years ago? So you can start dropping this stuff off your resume. You can mention it in passing. For example, for someone like me who's been in search for as long as I've been in search, you can start putting things like prior experience was with, where I did, so prior experience was with, and you list the names of the firms, where you did, and you describe briefly, one sentence, two tops, what you did back in the Stone Ages. The Stone Ages are exactly that. Primitive experience that you had early in your career that no one cares about any detail. And if they do, they'll raise it as a subject. But if someone wants to interview you for stuff that you did 40 years ago, why would you want that job anyway?
So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, here are a few ways that I can help you. First of all, you can hire me to coach you throughout your job search in every way imaginable. That includes a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation and or networking, answering your questions about your job search, giving you advice about a decision you have to make once you have the offer. We can work in 30-minute or 1-hour increments throughout your search. And the easiest way to talk with me about it is by connecting with me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. mention that you listen to the show. I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll do a free discovery conversation with one another. If you're not interested in coaching and you just have a few questions, the easiest way to do it is by reaching out to me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I. Or if you don't have an iOS device, if you're an Android user or you just want to call me on the phone, do it through prestoexperts.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. For those of you who've been listening to the show, you know that I always talk about JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And recently, we've been changing the focus of the site to really emphasize interviewing and answering tough interview questions. If you join, you'll have access to curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's designed to help you find work more quickly, as well as videos and podcasts and other information. Again, an emphasis on interviewing and answering tough interview questions. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and get 2 months for free instead of the 1 month that the site offers. And the last thing I want to mention to you is schedule me for lunch. I do it at 12:30 most days, and for now I'm making myself available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 12:30 Eastern Time. We'll meet over Zoom and be able to see one another. You bring something to eat, or if it's early for you, very simply bring some coffee with you. We'll sit and talk for 45 minutes. I'll answer your questions. That's less for $175. That's less than what I charge for comparable time for my coaching. So again, reach out to me through LinkedIn and we'll schedule a time for lunch. Have a great day. Take care.
Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions. Did you hear the news? Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Now you get new plans with unlimited high-speed data all month long, all on the T-Mobile network. Check out the new Metro by T-Mobile today and discover the smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. During congestion, the fraction of customers using greater than 35 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus some T-Mobile customers. Video streams at 480p. Coverage not available in some areas. See store for details and terms and conditions.